Globalization, an economic process that offers both benefits and challenges. Growing interdependence of the world's economies, cultures, and populations brought about by cross-border trade in goods and services, technology, and flows of investment, people, and information. However, globalization can also lead to challenges with the welfare of the workers, economies, and the environment. Challenges such as first, international recruiting. Recruiting across borders creates unknowns for HR teams. First, companies create a plan. Next, companies need to know the market's demands for salaries and benefits to make competitive offers. To ensure successful hirings, HR teams must factor in challenges like time zones, cultural differences, and language barriers to find a good fit for the company. Another is managing employee immigration. Immigration challenges cause a lot of headaches internationally, which is why 28% of US and UK tech leaders agreed it was one of their top challenges. Immigration laws change often, and in some countries, it is extremely difficult to secure visas for employees that are foreign nationals. Third challenge is incurring tariffs and export fees. Another challenge both US and UK leaders said they face in the report is incurring tariffs and export fees. 29% agreed this is a challenge for their global businesses. For companies looking to sell products abroad, getting those items overseas can be expensive depending on the market. Payroll and compliance challenges. Another common global expansion obstacle is managing overseas payroll and maintaining compliance with changing employment and tax laws. This management task gets even more difficult if you're trying to manage operations in multiple markets. Loss of cultural identity. While globalization has made foreign countries easier to access, it has also begun to meld unique societies together. The success of certain cultures throughout the world caused other countries to emulate them. But when cultures begin to lose their distinctive features, we lose our global diversity. Foreign worker exploitation. Lower costs do benefit many consumers, but it also creates tough competition that leads some companies to search for cheap labor sources. Some Western companies ship their production overseas to countries like China and Malaysia, where lax regulations make it easier to exploit workers. Global economic or financial crisis. Countries in the immediate vicinity of a nation-state in turmoil were also affected, even in past years. Leadership. It can be difficult for businesses to find an effective organizational leader with appropriate knowledge and skills. Challenge of equity. How every section of society benefits from globalization, not necessarily equally, but at least equitably. Last is the challenge of competitiveness. How to ensure that your exportable surplus is competitive enough in terms of price, quality, and social or environmental compliance. At the end of the day, economic survival of any nation-state depends upon its competitiveness in terms of these parameters.